Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Thursday, December 26, 2024. Hope you had a very happy holiday. And if you're still enjoying it, enjoy. All right, let's get over to the gold and silver prices. Over at Kitco, we have got gold up $3.80 to 2006.22, and silver up 14 cents to 29.74. Silver in the futures market well above the $30 mark. The GSR seems to be pegged right here at about 88, very high for the silver to gold ratio. How many ounces of silver does it take to buy an ounce of gold? That is 88 at the moment. And I think, upside back up to 90, not very far, and downside, looks like about 83. If we really get lucky, downside to about 78. And that would put silver in the 35s. All right, moving on to the 10-year yield. We got the 10-year yield at 4.639, incredibly high this morning. Even though we had somewhat weaker job, we had more people out of work on continuing claims this morning. So anyway, the bond market looking like higher for longer. So does the Fed look like higher for longer. The dollar is also still incredibly strong at 108.21. And that jobs report weakened the dollar just a tad, but still very, very high, which is a headwind for silver and gold. Now we look at copper prices to let us know what the industrial side of silver may be thinking. And copper catching a bid this morning, up 2 pennies to 4.13, consolidating down here in the low fours, but not breaking the fours. In the economic calendars, today is Thursday, and it was initial jobless claims that came out, just about 1,000 more than expected, but continuing job claims were much higher, did not move the market for some reason. In the pre-market, well, we are in the fear-greed category of fear. That is 34, and that means everybody is hedged up, protecting their gains for the year in the stock market. Nonetheless, we have the Dow down 185, S&P down 24, NASDAQ down 83, and Bitcoin taking a haircut down to 95,704. I mean, like a $3,000 to $5,000 trading range on Bitcoin. Amazing. Okay, moving on to just a quick little tip for you people that wonder what you want to do with your money. I recommend E-Trade as a trading account. It's totally free. And they'll pay you to put some money there in a self-directed IRA. But if you don't know what to do with your money and you are avoiding long-term bonds, and there's probably a good reason to do that, I'm glad I drastically reduced my long-term bonds. You can pick up this BIL ticker. BIL just paid dividends, and it was roughly 5% for anything you put in there. And you can trade in it, you can trade out of it, and you get those nice big checks every month. Okay, BIL, and this is E-Trade is where I am. You don't have to go to a CD and lock your money up for 3, 6, 9, 12 months, 5 years. Highly recommend this as a holding account if you're not sure what you want to do with your money in your self-directed IRA. Okay, moving on to the deals. Let's get going here. We have got a 1 gram gold in assay. Just 1 gram gold loose, actually. 97.65 at Scottsdale. Out of assay, you can get a 1 gram gold loose. Actually, neither one of those are in assay. 92.52 at bullion standard. And let's move on to a 1/10 gold eagle. Over at bullion exchanges, that is 296. At bullion standard, who we are just checking out because they are so cheap. We want to make sure their customer service is good. 295 for the same coin. Moving over to maples, a 1/10 gold maple, 291 at bullion exchanges, and bullion standard, same coin in BU form, is 285. All right, I'm going to move on up to a 1/4 ounce gold eagle. 1/4 ounce gold eagle is 717 at bold. And let's see, cheaper at bullion standard, it is 712. All right, let's keep going to, let's do a bullion standard quarter ounce gold eagle. That is 712. Did I just do that? Excuse me. Let's do a half ounce gold eagle. Half ounce gold eagle, cheapest anywhere on the internet at bullion exchanges, 1,396. Nothing up at Costco this morning. Half ounce gold maple at bullion standard, 1,368. We can get a half ounce Krugerrand, that is 1,354 at Summit Metals. And a 1 ounce gold eagle is 2,708 for sovereign U.S. gold. A buffalo in BU form is 2,715. Looks like the premium difference between buffaloes and eagles has come down. Very interesting. Usually buffaloes are quite a bit more than eagles. Okay, we will do a AU gold maple over at bullion exchanges. That'll be circulated most likely, 2,665, and that is $30 over spot, and not a bad deal there if you still believe in gold. I absolutely still believe in gold. I think we've got gold on sale here right now. 2,676 for a gold Britannia in BU form at Monument Metals. And let's see, over at Bullion Standard, cheaper still at 2,677. Okay, just like 17 bucks over spot. A Krugerrand, which is probably the cheapest of your sovereign gold coins outside of the United States. And I don't know why you would pay more for foreign gold when you can get this foreign sovereign gold that is highly recognized, accepted everywhere, and coin shops buy them. 2,657 for a gold Krugerrand over at Summit Metals. Okay, 20 franc is a little over $500, and the Austria 10 Corona, a little less than 1/10 ounce of gold, is 268 at Bullion Standard. Also a good pickup for fractional foreign gold. We've got a VIP deal over at SD Bullion, and they often honor that to non-VIPs. So give that a try if you're looking to pick up gold in assay. 2,652 at SD Bullion, and that is whatever, 20 bucks over spot, something like that. Okay, we're going to skip the platinum and palladium, go right to the silver eagles. We got several choices for you. If you're doing itty bitty, bold is cheapest at 34.22 each. And if you're looking for bullion standard, they are 33.62, 33.53 in a tube of 20. Over at Pinehurst, you can get that tube of 20 for 33.18. And then the Mac Daddy of deals is over at Walmart. Walmart, you can get a tube of 20 for 33.35 a coin, and well in the low 32s if you have a 3% rebate. Okay, you get the 3% by checking out through PayPal on Walmart. You default to your PayPal credit card, which is a 3% cashback credit card, and I highly recommend that credit card, okay? And also American Express Clear Blue Cash is another good choice. So the only thing is, when you check out, never, ever, ever fail to look at the sales tax category. You get into your cart, you look at your cart, and you see if they're charging you sales tax. If they are, click away, find another seller. Okay, and again, I hesitate to broadcast this to you guys because so many people have been stung on this. They don't check, and then they're charged sales tax, and they ruin, all their good deals and pay more than they should. So be very careful with Walmart. If you're looking for cull silver eagles, those are $31.79 this morning. Any quantity pricing, and they will be way off quality silver eagles. If you want to sell those, you can sell them to Vermilion for 50 cents over spot. So 31.29 is about $1.50 over, and you sell it back at 50 cents over. You got $1 spread, buy-sell spread on that, which is a good way to think about it if you wonder how you're going to get out before you wonder how you're going to get in. Okay, $1 spread on a cull silver eagle is a good deal, and you can do that all day long. Personally, I don't buy culls. I hate ugly silver like that. Sovereign silver. I can take ugly vintage bars because that makes them pretty, but I hate this ugly cull stuff myself. I just don't like it. Okay, that's you can have your preference if you want. We can get a BU silver maple at bullion exchanges 32.97, about 3 something over spot. Bullion Standard will sell you the very same coin for 32.09. It looks to be a shield guard maple. When you get into the older maples, you're probably going to get spots. When you get a silver kangaroo, those can spot as well. But at 31.89, that's a good deal over at Bullion Standard. Let's go over to the Bullion Standard Britannia, and those also can spot, but I don't know, not always. Make sure you vacuum seal them and put one of those desiccant packs in there to try to reduce the odds of milk spotting. You can get one Britannia at 31.94. Not that anyone's buying anymore. I mean, I know everybody's broke after Christmas. Okay, a Krugerrand 32.32 over at Summit Metals. And let's just keep going. I'm going to skip the Star Privy Eagles. Over on Costco, you can get your Pamp Buffalo at 31 a coin. Then you get your 4% off. The way you get that is you have a 2% Executive Club membership, which costs $130, I think, for the year. And then you get a 2% rebate Visa card, like the Wells Fargo card is the one I have. And then you're going to be out the door at under 30, okay? Alrighty, and moving on. I don't think this 100-ounce bar is still in stock. No, that's the only thing I found in stock this morning was the Pamp Buffalo Rounds. If you're looking for junk in the trunk, 22.40 over at Bullion Express for $1 worth, and Bullion Standard has also $1 worth of dimes for 22.11. I like dimes over quarters. If you want a really big lot, you can get that for 21.61 times face at Bullion Exchanges. That's 2,161 to capture that deal. Mercs are a little over 22 times face, not a bad price. If you're looking for a quantity of 20 buffaloes, you can get those at Pinehurst at 30.53, but check those other deals first, and we will also check eBay in a minute where we can capture some of our very best deals if you have those credit cards. 10-ounce bar, 307 this morning at Golden Eagle, and a 10-ounce bar on Walmart. This is the deal I bought the other day. I got mine in the 28s. Now they are $609 for two 10-ounce bars. And remember the sales tax tip. Just don't pay it and use a good credit card to check out. You can get a kilo for $9.92 this morning. Getting a little pricier. Silver and gold sneaking up on you while everybody's asleep and sleeping off their eggnog. Yeah, prices are sketching up here. Okay, we'll skip the flowing hairs and go to Silver Eagles. Cull Eagles on eBay. Cheapest price is 32 a coin, about 31 after rebates. Think we'll beat the deal up above if you do that. You have to, first of all, I appreciate you clicking the links on my website. It provides support to my channel and keeps me going. And then you want to have those good credit cards. You want to have a PayPal account. If you're looking for BU Eagles, those are going for $6.81 this morning. That'd be $34.05 and about $33.05 for Silver Eagles, 20 Silver Eagles from BGASC, BU Eagles, and 33 out the door would be about 330 or so over spot. I don't know, something like that. So good deal on Silver Eagles right there. Star Privy Eagle this morning is going for $43.50 a coin, $42.50 a coin for a tube, hopefully a sealed tube of Star Privy Silver Eagles. That is what it's all about, that little star there, and they're pretty pricey, but I think they'll go up over time. If you do this and you get the spotted ones, the ones with milk spots, like I got one, and some other people did as well, and you want to take those spots away, you want to blacken your silver or tone your silver. Some people say antique your silver. You can try this Jack's Silver Blackener. You don't have to mess around with rotten eggs and whatnot. And there's another product, sulfur sulfur concentrate, which is what I typically use. It's usually a lot cheaper than this, but you have to do that with very hot water, and then you have to, well, you always neutralize with baking soda after you do. This would look really good on those Odin bars if you crack those out of their capsules. Anyway, I saw you guys talking about this, and give this a try if you want to blacken your silver. And the trick, the artistry in antiquing a silver coin is not in the blackening, it's how you remove the black from parts and leave it for other parts. Okay, enough about that. Let's get a maple, a tube of maples, $8.24. A tube of Britannia's cheapest price on eBay, $8.22. A tube of kangaroos is $8.05. Ding, ding, ding. Let's see. And a tube of Krugerrands is $8.11. We'll go back to the kangaroos and do the math. And my screen software, got brand new screen capture software. It's going to allow me to think rather than check the clock all the time. We can do 8.05. Let's do the math. 8.05 divided by 25 equals 32.20, and then with a 3% rebate credit card, check out through PayPal, you can get times 0.97 out the door, and you will be into kangaroos at 31.23, about $1.50 over spot. There we go. That's the way to buy those this morning. Okay, if you're looking for junk, let's see if we can get it cheaper than $21.70 or whatever that price was above. $22.93 for junk, and put you at about $22.23 for a $10 thing. I'm not sure if that was cheaper or not. The way you use this website is click the best eBay deals, compare it to the best dealer deals, and then pull your trigger. Okay, and in a big quantity, you can get that with dates at $22.53. You'd be at about $21.75 for a large bag of beautiful half dollars. There you go. Some of those walkers may be a little less than the designated weight, so I'm not sure if you want that or not. Okay, let's do a Carson City in MS65. The money coin this morning, NGC PCGS, is going to take you to, oh, we just got to look at, how about that one at 549? Ooh, look at that. That's very nice, very nice. That is a numismatic to diversify your stack. Yeah, there's more than just plain bullion if you want to diversify. Sometimes bullion goes down and numismatics goes up, and other times that reverses. Not a bad way to diversify. If you're looking for a really nice piece dollar, the high relief piece dollar is the numismatist's choice. And here you can get one for $16.37 for that's what that one looks like. I don't know if you like that or not. I kind of like them shiny. Let's see if we can find a shiny one in here. Ooh, $18.99 with lots of curb appeal on that. And that is MS64. That is a money coin for the numismatic people. If you're looking to dump some money before the end of the year, who's got money? Nobody. Okay. Let's go on to the cheapest kilo. Cheapest kilo, 1,009. 30 bucks off. It puts you about 10.80 on a silver kilo this morning. All right, let's keep going. And if you want the vintage bar of the day, that is, what are these, sold? Oh, these are sold prices on vintage bars. I've showed you this before, but you can see vintage bars carry a nice premium and generally hold their value. Okay, let's go on to the kilo kook. That has been a good buy before, and today it is $10.55 for a brand new 2024 BU in capsule, perfect quality kookaburra. Perth Mint is always perfect quality for everything but their kangaroos. Yeah, the kangaroos are the blue light special over at the Perth Mint. They are shitty and they do spot, and just a horrible, horrible coin. But nonetheless, it's from the Perth Mint, and a lot of people stack those. Okay, $10.55 for a beautiful, basically proof coin. They don't call it proof, but anyway, the kookaburra, and then about $10.35 out the door, which would be about 40 bucks, 50 bucks more than your plain generic kilo bar. All right, and a tube of kooks is $7.10. That's $35.50, $34.50 for kooks. There's a good argument to be made for stacking. If you're not doing silver eagles, stacking nothing but kooks. Such a beautiful coin, individually encapsulated, always carries a premium at the dealers. The buy-sell spread can be a little brutal, but boy, you'll never pull it out of a bag and find anything wrong with it. I think they only make about 500,000 of these a year as well, but they're not as popular as they used to be. A 1 ounce round in a very large lot of 100 can be had for $31.39. And that'd be $30.39 after rebates. Unless you can beat that on Walmart, that's a good deal right there. You can buy multiples on Walmart as well. But if they suspect you of being a coin flipper or a bullion dealer, they will cancel your account. I had that happen to a friend of mine. Okay, and it was much worse when you had the 5% off credit card. Now you don't have that anymore. All right, best deal on a 100-ounce bar is going to be $31.12, then about, well, that'd be about $39.20 after rebates, and that would be, I'm sorry, that would be about $30.20 after rebates, and whatever that is, 40 cents over spot. Then you get that Devil Forge and melt those down and make something pretty out of them. Okay, BU Peace Dollars in the tube, 20 uncirculated, untouched BU Peace Dollars, 35 a coin, 34 after rebates. And Morgans, if you want to get the 21s, are $35.50 and then $34.50 after rebates. Just a beautiful, beautiful 100-year-old coin, and not terribly collectible in the 1921s. You'd have to pay $5 more probably for a pre-21, but those are super cool, and they're not going to be all cleaned or messed up. Most likely, if they are, send them back. eBay allows you to send back things that you're not happy with. They side with the buyers. eBay is actually a safer way to buy from the big dealers than their own websites. More and more, I hear some of the bigger websites telling people to pound sand when they don't like their coins or pay for their own shipping label. Okay, let's get a platinum coin this morning. Cheapest platinum coin is actually a bar at $10.39. That'd be about $10.09 after credit card rebates for a platinum secondary market bar, if you believe in platinum. I don't know about the auto industry. It seems like it's going down the tubes. And I guess Toyota's going to merge with Nissan. What are they going to call it? Toyota-san? I don't know. But Toyota, historically good quality, and Nissan, historically fair quality. Man, a lot of people are going to lose their jobs, I think. Okay, let's do random 1/10 gold. I think gold is buyable here. $2.86 for a 1/10 gold, and then about about $9 off would put you at about $2.77 out the door. Random 1/10. Let's go to random 1/2 ounce gold and get past the weird stuff. And $13.82, and then you would take $40 off. You'd be about $13.40 on a random 1/2 ounce gold. You can see children dancing around the world, or any coin you want there. Just flip up until you find something you like. Here's a 1/2 ounce Krugerrand, and that is $13.89. We'll stop and do the math. Pretty coin. $13.89 times 0.97, and that is $13.47 out the door with a good credit card. And the 1/2 ounce Krugerrand up here, $13.47 versus $13.56. You're going to save $9 a Krugerrand on small gold, but the best way to save money on gold is big gold. Not there. Okay, big gold is selling for $27.11 for a gold eagle. $27.11. Remember that. We're going to go back to eBay. This is how you use my website. And then you go to Gold Eagle on eBay. $27.11 versus cheapest deal, $27.65. Then we do the math. $27.65 times 0.97. And note, it's a good big dealer. Same dealers up above. And you're going to be at $26.82. 18 and 11 is $29. You want to save $30 a coin? Buy it this way, and you'll be happy with those credit card rebates. PayPal is unlimited. Okay, a buffalo this morning is probably going to be a couple bucks more. Cheapest buffalo is $27.90 minus 3%. Pre-33 has been pretty cheap. Cheapest pre-33, $26.48, and then divide by about 0.97, I think it is, and then multiply by 0.97. Oh, that would probably net you out, wouldn't it? So that's about $26.48 melt. Okay, and that is just a little over spot for pre-33. If you want to stack that, it's recognizable, and I'm not sure how much they're faking those, at least not in the common dates. Okay, a $5 commemorative this morning. We haven't checked these for a while. 661, and that is a .24. So let's do this. 661 times 0.97 with the credit card rebates. If you don't have those cards, get them. And we're at 641, and then divided by .24, which I think is what the weight is, and you're going to be at a melt of 2671 fractional American sovereign gold, okay, for just about whatever, 50 bucks over spot, and it's fractional. Okay, it's a good choice to stack those. Check the auctions, you may find something cheaper. And let's keep going. I'm going to skip the Norfeds, skip the Engelhard rounds, skip the Platinum Nobles, and there's my eBay store. If you are a new member, and welcome new members, and thank you to new subscribers as well. I guess I picked up a lot this weekend with a couple of videos I did, but thank you very much. And if you want to join the channel membership, you can have access to my very cool old school poured silver at $250 over spot plus $5 shipping, and you can do 5 ounces every month. What you guys want, whatever you want in January, let me know, and I could probably make it for you. Or you can get the Shamrock bars, which is a limited run of 50, or something else. I'm working with a member of our community to design a new bar. Oh, that's going to be so bitchin'. I hope I can make it happen with her. Okay, and let's keep going here. You don't want E-Trade. Here is a vintage silver bar that I like. These vintage bars are so cool, and they hold their value. It's a good price on a New Hope gold and silver extruded bar. I have one of those, and I really like it. And you could tone that baby up. Oh, that would look so good toned. But it's best if you don't mess with the vintage silver. Certainly don't polish it or steel wool it or anything like that. And leave it out. Let it tarnish. Let that baby tarnish. Okay, and if for those of you that don't believe in vintage silver, I want you to keep your eyes open at the LCS for one of these. I don't say this very often, but yes, vintage bars can go for as much as $1,000 an ounce or more. Okay, if you don't know the story of the U.S. Mint, the San Francisco Mint, and the silver window back in, what was it, the 60s, the 50s, I forget. Well, actually all from the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, until they stopped doing it. You could bring in your silver and they would pour you a bar and they would stamp it with the U.S. Mint authentication code and number it, etc. And this is what they go for today. 5 ounces of silver for $6,000-$7,000. And I'm happy to say I have one of these bars. If you ever see one of these anywhere at almost any price, you know, under $4,000, do pick it up. Very, very nice vintage bars. It is like a crown jewel of my silver stack. And there's a registry where these are posted as well. Did I blow your mind? That's vintage silver, what it can do, what it does do. Okay, here's a precious metals verifier you may need. Here's a monster box, and here's that food saver I showed you yesterday, and works like a charm, man, doesn't it? That works so good. And you know, put that leftover rib roast in there as well. You want to save that, then you can freeze it. Okay, that's good stuff. You can refine your own bars with the Devil Forge over at Amazon, and actually everything in my eBay store for pouring silver. If you want to do that in the Losing Louis store, pick that stuff up and have a lot of fun. Just don't blind yourself. It's very hot. Okay, we've got the Amex card I highly recommend. Looking forward to that resetting in January. I've been capped out for quite a long time. Because I used it at the grocery store as well as through PayPal. And then my PayPal card has not been working for a while. They flagged me for some reason. Hopefully that turns back to 3% rebates in January. And sometimes you just got to lay low, guys. You can't go in guns blazing, whether it be the PayPal card or Walmart or Costco. You heavy hitters, man, you just got to be circumspect. Don't draw attention to yourself. And, you know, get as much as you want, as much as you need. But sometimes they flag you. And then it can be very difficult to get everything set up again. Okay, I keep going to the wrong place. All right, let's keep going here. And there are places for more cheaper silver. And let's take a look at the Star Wars bar second release, which is Darth Vader. Now that is a candidate for toning. And it's 3:30 this morning over at Bullion Max. If you like that bar, I don't like it. Okay, but I do like the Odin bars, and if you're getting those, they've got the 1 ounce, they've got the 10 ounce, and they are taking returns. So good on you, Monument Metals. Bad on you for bending that stuff up. Good on you for taking returns. If you don't like what you got and you got bent cards, send them back, get new ones. If you got bent cards, you want to bust it out of there and antique it. I'm pretty sure I will do one for you guys. I'll show you how it's done. I've been doing it for 10 years. And the only thing is, when you sell that bar, you got to tell people it's not officially licensed. It is homegrown. And some people won't want that because it diminishes the collector value. Some people will want that because it will be super bitchin'. So, and I think I'll do a set of these in antiqued format. And at this price of 36, you're paying up a little bit. You're actually paying up for the card. Would probably be cheaper without that card, but anyway, and the 10 ounce have been cheaper than the 1 ounce per ounce. Okay, that's all I got for you on that. And let's just move on and see if there's anything else. Lots of former picks of the day you can choose from. I'm not going to go through them today. Ooh, can we get a 100 ounce Una bar? Ooh, out of stock. Now the Unas are gone, and they're selling for better money on eBay as we speak. The 10 ounce Una is also, yeah, 10 ounce Unas are Gonzville. Check eBay if you want to see resale prices. That's why you buy these, that's why you resell these, and that's why you vacuum seal these. And you may want to put, you know, well, you know, your Silver Eagles, anything you want, in a capsule, etc., and then vacuum seal as well. Okay, and moving on, the first mint sale is over. I still like nickels from the bank. I still like the uncirculated coin sets you can buy from the U.S. Mint for 29 bucks for a couple more days. Get those if you want to stock up. Those are very nice nickels, which are in low production this year. The 3 coin shops on YouTube I recommend. Vermilion is closed basically to internet sales, but he pays the most for silver. Minot is probably charging the least for junk. Okay, he's got some good deals over there. I think he is still shipping. No, it's Coin Huskers. It's I always get these two mixed up. Anyway, check all 3 of these dealers on YouTube and look for their buy-sell prices and act accordingly. You can support my work with a subscription to bolden/newretirement.com, and it will help you plan your finances in 1,000 ways and tell you if you're going to be able to retire like old Louie. And I use it. I pay for it. It is well worth it. They also have a free trial. You don't have to pay for it. You just have to get in there and check when you can retire. Thank you for the cups of coffee. Most recent cup of coffee from Baz. Thank you very much. And he said he's finding lots of good deals on my site, and he has paid way more at other dealers that tell you they have the lowest prices. Guaranteed. Yeah, right. Okay, here's a way to support my work as well through this join button up here. If you like what I'm doing, want to see it every day, and want to inspire me to do more, better, faster, the join button will get you into the membership. And welcome and thank you to all you new members. And I try to give back by giving you guys poured silver if you're interested in that. I don't make any money on that, but it's a way to load up some 15-to-1 Silverworks poured silver if you like that stuff. All right, and here's an eBay Pro eBay sniper tool, which is totally free. It's Gixxon, stuff on Amazon you may want, and other spot deals you may want. And here are the cards I recommend. I don't use the Capital One anymore because it's only 1.5% cash back, but I do use the special kicker deals that they offer that don't work for precious metals. But if you're buying an iPhone or an air conditioner or something like that, you want to check out Capital One. And here's what they pay for gold and silver. And check out the chat room, which is a good time to do that. And they're talking about toning silver over there. And he posts Christmas sales. Texas Stacker has got a nice little chart he's been doing every day. Thank you, Tex. And he's telling you how the premiums and the prices are changing for Silver Eagles in a single quantity and in a tube of 20. Just be very careful with Walmart, guys. And eBay is often cheaper still after your 3% back. These are pre-credit card rebates. Of course, at the dealers, you don't get a credit card rebate. okay? But on eBay, you get a credit card rebate, and on Walmart, you get a credit card rebate. On Costco, you get a credit card rebate. So if you want to monkey around that and see what the trends are for Silver Eagles, go ahead and do that. Still a good time to trade out your generic for Silver Eagles, or even better, Constitutional. Constitutional hasn't been this cheap in a long, long time. So anyway, I think we're doing good here. Let's get back to Kitco, see if that higher unemployment continuing claims move the market. And we're probably going to trend higher here over the rest of the year. There's very light trading, and metals tend to trend up in this holiday season here, and they are. Silver back up to 29.74. Futures are probably in the mid 30s right now. You're going to blink and we're going to be back at 32 and wonder why you weren't buying $28 silver a few days ago. And I'll put the link up here to that video if you haven't seen that yet. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign out. You guys have a wonderful day. If you do me a very big favor, very few people, hit the up button, even fewer subscribe, and then you can also do that. You can do that for me. Thank you very much for the algorithm. You can get over to my website, bestsilvergolddeals.com, and I'll treat you right over there. It's all totally free. And just, get totally into Best Silver Gold Deals and Louis Silver. Thank you so much. Love all you, and I hope you had a happy holiday season. Hope you're still enjoying. Maybe you don't go back to work until January 2nd, but either way, I hope you have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.